How's about this for crazy then, ladies and gentlemen? I worked this morning, it's Sunday by the way. Shut the shop, got out of there, just gone 1, and I thought, I know what I'll do. I'll go do a bit of lure fishing, see if I can catch me a mackerel or two. So where do you go? You drive an hour and a half all the way to Chesil to chuck a lure for an hour. So hopefully catch a mackerel and go home. I think I need my noggin read. The problem is I've come all this way and you're really hoping and praying there's going to be some kind of signs of life, some bird activity somewhere. Absolutely nothing. Unbelievable. Apart from the 468,000 birds just there, of course. Woohoo! Now they are all just sat there patiently waiting. The sun is way up in the sky still, we're relatively early in the day. But they know something is going to happen. Nature has a way. They're not all piled up here in their hundreds, maybe even thousands, for no reason whatsoever. There's going to be a feed here, and it's going to happen in the next couple of hours, so I'm going to be ready for it. Tactics, super simple. I've got myself 2 lure rods, came all this way with 2 lure rods. I've got my beautiful new Savage Gear, SG8 Defiance. This thing's a thing of beauty actually. This is the 7 to 32 gram 8'6", and I've got a few metals here. This one's a 21 gram. This is the HTO Yo-Yo. I've got a few other ones, but what I'm really looking forward to, hopefully when the mackerel starts shoaling close in, I bought my mullet rod, so my Savage Gear mullet rod that you've seen me use in my mullet spinning videos, the 3 to 15 gram 9-footer. I've got that with me and some lighter jigs, and I'm really looking forward to getting into some mackerel on that really light, soft through action rod. I think that'll be a lot of fun. If I'm really lucky and manage to, bag myself maybe a dozen mackerel, which is ample for bait tomorrow and to feed various people, then I've bought a few bass lures as well, and I'm going to work a few bass lures underneath the mackerel shoals, because surely there's got to be some bass chasing all this lot. Whilst we're waiting for the feed to start, I might as well have a little flick. Oh, this is the metals fly. So these shore jigs, they still work on the drop, like the boat jigs do. So when you've seen me out on the boat jigging with Jason for the bass and things like that, they kind of work the same. So I'm going to jig them up into the water column and let them drop, let them flutter down. And more often than not, that's when the fish will hit, on the drop. Flick, flick, let it drop. Catch up with the slack. Flick, flick, let it drop. Catch up with the slack. Flick, flick. Half a dozen casts, no success. That's not a problem. It's early days, I didn't necessarily expect it. There's another angler further along the bank there, so rather than burning myself out now, I'm going to wait for the evening to come in, for the mackerel to come in. I'm going to go and have a little chat with this angler, see if he needs any help. He looks like he could do with a pointer or two. Just walking back, and I noticed all this on the floor. Look, that's what everything's in eating. Look, tons of sand eel. Obviously been smashed up onto the beach, chased by all the fish. They're reasonably decent looking sand. I mean, they're not the tiny things like you'd sometimes associate with small fry, but tons of it, all the way along. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely tons of sand eels, as far as the eye can see. A little bit dried out, probably not ideal for bait, but there we go. Which is a shame, because some of them are actually great bait size. Look at this nipper. You alright there, lad?
Hello.
Right, young'un?
Hello.
First time here?
Am I actually a young'un to you though?
No, you're about 3 or 4 weeks older than me.
I am, aren't I? Respect your elders.
No, about 2 months older than me. When's your birthday?
April the 30th.
2.5 months. Grandad. Anyway, this is the youngster I saw when I was fishing down there. Actually bumping into you.
I know.
Such a coincidence.
I know, I can see you walking, thinking... Yeah,
I walked all the way over there, chasing those birds.
Yeah.
Got 500 yards down the beach.
And they all come up
and
here?
they'll come up here.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, Joe.
How was it for you?
It was enlightening. I mean, there are just
a
million sand eels.
I know.
Incredible. Have you ever had sand eel biltong before?
No, I'm not going to either.
It's actually not bad, honestly.
No. You eat pouting. You just ate that. That is honking.
It's all right, mate.
No, what I do, I just eat normal food.
Like,
obviously quite a lot of it.
Trout, dogfish.
No. Like chicken.
Chicken?
Yeah.
Ooh, you're weird. Right, what are you doing on Chesil Beach, Wayne?
So I am fishing for bream on one rod.
Yeah.
And a shark on the other rod.
This is a good, I like this. Let's have a quick show at home. We've got a nice little setup going on here. So we've got, on the left-hand side, you'll see a proper rod. And on the right-hand side, one of those rods from the 1990s.
Yeah.
I'm joking, of course. But you've got a big one and a little one, haven't you, on the go?
Yeah, I've got an 800-pound setup and a 100-pound setup.
Right.
And it's good. They're level at the moment, so I've not had a bite. But
it's a fair and level contest.
It's there. You know, I'm out on Chesil Beach on a Sunday. I'm only out on a Sunday because my wife's gone to Rhodes, so I think the kids have got a new dad now.
That's
Stavros. I can imagine it all going off. No, she's out there with her mum. So yeah, I'm home alone. You dropped me a message, and here we are.
Here we are. This is amazing, isn't it? Literally just on the off chance this morning, I messaged Wayne and said, I just fancy popping down Chesil for a couple of hours, flicking around some lures for mackerel. What are you doing? He went, no way, I'm going down Chesil too. It's a date. I'm going to point something out really quickly. Whilst there is basically no cloud over the sky, I keep looking at all these really dark patches, right? Thinking, oh, look at the cloud shadow.
Oh yeah.
There's no cloud shadow. That is fish. That is bait.
I know, yeah.
Because it keeps moving. That's just an enormous biomass of bait. That's incredible to see.
Oh yeah, I can see it there in the middle. Yeah.
Yep. There's just a couple of birds over the top of it. They're probably just that little bit too deep for the birds. That's why they're not on it.
Yeah.
But that is incredible to see because that is huge. It is going to kick off. These birds know. I think they're following these bait shells, and they know any minute now the bass and mackerel are going to come in. They're going to push the bait up to the surface. It's going to absolutely kick off, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've got a little lure rod as well, haven't you?
Yeah,
both gonna have some fun.
I'm trying to catch a bream.
Yes.
And once I've done that,
I've struggled for bream back home.
Yeah.
I've got a little match on the shingle bank tomorrow, hoping there might be 1 or 2 caught, but it's not quite happening yet.
No, there's a few smooth veins around.
The hound fishing started really well.
Yeah.
You got some crab with you tonight, haven't you? So.
Yeah, I've got some ragworm, some crab, and some squid. I'm fishing pop-ups for bream, little bits of rag with squid.
Yeah.
And then I've got half a peeler crab and ragworm on a smooth vein.
Nice.
Setup.
Nice. I've never seen so much bird life with so little fish activity. It's bizarre. All they seem to be doing at the moment is literally working right along the wash and just picking up the sand eels that are getting washed up dead, seemingly. But there must be a few live ones. But yeah, I haven't seen any bass or mackerel or any fish showing yet. So odd. I do honestly think when it kicks off, it's going to really kick off. That's mad.
What are they? Sand eels?
They are sand eels. So, let me show the camera. So we've just seen a big, oh, he dropped one. A big shoal of sand eels, about 10 foot out, come through. And Wayne's just,
yeah?
You actually had 2, didn't you?
Look at that.
Just to confirm that black sort of line in the water down there. We were sat up there basically chewing the fat, weren't we?
Yeah.
And we're like, look at that sort of dark patch there, sort of.
Oh yeah.
I said, I'm pretty sure that's bait, and you've come down and proved that 100% is bait. You know what you want to do with that, don't you? Stick that on your hook. The only thing I worry about that is there's so much bait. Yeah. How is a fish going to pick my lure out of all that lot? So they're hanging just in that gutter, aren't they? There's a ledge right in front of us, drops off, and there's just sand eel all the way along. But where's the fish? Where's the fish hitting them? That's what I don't quite understand. If you look up the beach, mate, it's almost as far as you can see. That is an incredible shoal of sand eels. I've never seen anything like that. Another sand eel. Wayne's on his third sand eel. Go and get it. Oh, I got one! Double hook up. You hold that. I'll go get my phone. Okay. So we've got this really strange situation. Time is rattling on. The hoodie is on. The sun is gradually setting. There is more bait in the water than I have ever seen in my life, but nothing chasing it. All we have is gulls just working literally the wash right at the edge of the water, picking up the odd rogue sand eel that's washing up, but not a bass, not a mackerel, not a pollock, nothing. Nothing seemingly chasing the sand eels. Just beginning to feel like it's not going to happen tonight, which is a shame. Everything looks so good apart from the lack of fish. I'm not going to grumble though. It's been a beautiful few hours on the beach. Nice to catch up with Wayne and have a chat. Oh, fish on! I just got hit on the drop. Thought it came off then, panicked. Imagine that, dropping my first fish I catch. Yay! At last! Oh, I've never been so happy to catch a mackerel in all my life. It's only taken me 4 hours. Finally into a fish. Look at that! Oh, it fell off! No! Oh, what a grab! Look at that. That's the hardest I've ever worked for a mackerel in my life. I finally caught one. And I nearly lost it right at the edge. Right. Well, there's one. There's more. I was all the way out there before it even started retrieving, just on the drop. Fish! Yeah! Wayne's in again. You got this one? Yeah, good man. Right, Wayne's bagged a hound. Let's go and see that one. He bagged himself a hound. Wayne's bagged himself a hound. Good man. I got a sneaky feeling he's going to get a couple as well. Meanwhile, I'm going to continue to flog this tactic to death. Almost lost the light. Might only have about half hour left. I'll be talking about this session for years to come. Do you remember when I went down to Chesil after work with just a lure rod and I caught, how many was it in the end? Yeah, one. You might have noticed that the birds have pretty much disappeared. So the feed that I genuinely expected to happen at about now, it's not going to happen. For whatever reason. Could literally just be that a mile down there there's a massive shoal of mackerel and bass, or a mile down there. It can't happen at every single point along the beach, can it, at the end of the day? Just might be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Wayne's in again. I thought he was going to get another one. Everything looks good for a hound tonight. Says me with my lure rod. Good choice, Bagnall. He's on the hounds tonight. Only a little one, that one, but it came in backwards, so we thought it was a big one. I feel like I deserve to catch something based on sheer perseverance and determination. Even the birds have given up now. They're all up in the sky, heading inland. They've had their feed for the day. Probably a good indication that perhaps maybe I should follow suit. Oh. I got hit on the drop then. Maybe not. Oh my word. I caught a sand eel. What a legend. That's 2 sand eels and 1 mackerel I've caught today now. Oh, fish, yes! I thought I got hit on the previous cast. Oh no, dropped hit. Oh, don't do that to me today. Come on. Wait, that's good. Yep, hooked another one. I just thought I'd have one last couple of chucks with the metal. The whole point was to come down and try and catch a couple of mackerel. I've got a match tomorrow night, so I wanted a bit of fresh bait. Last chance, hurrah. And I've just cooked a mackerel. See if I can winkle a couple out whilst Wayne's packing up. Here she comes, here she comes. Up we go. Woohoo! And mackerel. That's 2. I mean, that's a quality session now, guys. I feel like a professional angler. Let's see if I can catch a few. I seem to be right out there, hitting it on the drop. Go on. Yep, yes, now they've turned up. Now they've turned up. Right on last night. I should probably get my torch out actually. I don't know if you guys can see me that well. Hopefully you can. I'll turn this into a nighttime mackerel session, okay guys? Ah, they're such good fun fish, they really are. Oh, I love them, absolutely love them. Dogged, determined things. I've always said if mackerel grew to £10, we wouldn't fish for anything else. There he is. That's a better one as well. A nice chunky one. I'll see if I can get enough to go on the smoker. Get a couple for bait, a couple for dinner, that'd be nice. 2 and 2. 2 and 2. I'm on the mackerel, Wayne. Give it a whack out there, let it sink. Oh, straight away, there you go. Well, it's a better late than never session, guys. I love these things. Annoyingly, they're just hitting me that far out. I don't think I'm going to hook them up on my really light rod. I'm having to give the 21 gram jig a bit of a whack out there. Mind you, maybe there are some close. It's too late in the day now for me to bother changing. Whee! Whackety whackety. Can it be 3 and 3? No, 4 and 4, sorry. It's already been 3 and 3. You know me and my counting abilities. Yep, it is. Don't even have to retrieve. All the way out there and just let it sink. He wanes in as well. Awesome. They just don't give up. They're just crazy things. Is it gonna, is it gonna, is it gonna? Yes, it is. Oh, no, it's not. Drop that one. Come on. We can get it back. We can get it back. Lift it up. Let it down. Yep, there we go. Oh, it's amazing. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to very quickly go and get my light. Right, there we go. A little bit of light on the situation now. So, I'm on a little that little 21 gram yo-yo HDO lure. And all we're doing is whacking it out all the way up there. And these things work on the drop. So they sort of do this really erratically on the way down. So that's all I'm doing. There we go, straight away. You see that? Cast out, didn't even move the lure. And I'm in straight away. I know, and there's obviously a shoal here now, so it's not difficult fishing. But it is loads of fun. And I'd much rather catch them one at a time on a little lure rod, drop that one, than a string full of feathers and a big beach caster. Oh, there we go. Oh, I hooked that one much closer in. So I dropped it, carried on retrieving, hooked another one closer in. Oh, shall I go and get my light rod? Maybe I should. What have I got there now? 7, 6? Can't count. Right, back in 2 secs. I'm going to go get my light rod. See if we can have some real sport with them. There we go. Slight change. I've got my 7 gram, this is an IMA jig, or an EMA jig, however you fancy pronouncing that. And my 3 to 15 gram long light through action lure rod. Hopefully I can get far enough with it. Still find the mackerel. Hopefully it's a lot of fun. Might take a little bit longer to get down. Much lighter jig. It's just going to be fluttering nicely in the tide. Come on, baby. Don't disappoint me. Oh no, I didn't get hit. Didn't get hit on the instant drop. Could be that the jig's not quite heavy enough, not dropping at the right speed. No. Oh, that's disappointing. I'll have another couple of flicks with this, and if I don't get anything, I'll switch back to my other rod. Oh, that's disappointing. I really wanted to catch a mackerel on this one. No, right, let's switch back to the other rod. I suspect it's possibly the weight of the lure rather than the rod. Be interesting to see if I do catch one reverting back to this. What will that tell us? That might tell us something, whether the weight of the lure is key. Maybe an extra 10 yards is key. Maybe they've just stopped feeding. Maybe I had that shoal. And by the time I got my lighter rod, they've moved on again. Oh, yep, there we go. Bosh. Okay, so they are still there. I think it's just that they're a little bit further out than I can cast my lighter lure. Also, it's pretty dark. But don't go thinking that as soon as the sun's gone down you have to stop lure fishing. That is simply not the case. Nice sized mackies as well at the minute. Wayne's just packing his rods away. I've got 10 mackerel on the bank now, which is more than enough for what I need, so I'm just going to do a couple of last casts with a sand eel, just to see if I can nick a bass. I don't think I will, but why not try? Why not try, hey? And then he's going to shout at me, and we're going to scarper home. I think that's me done, guys. Wayne is hollering. No bass. But we did catch some mackerel eventually. It was a bit of a crawler, wasn't it? It was a really, really weird day. So much bait fish. It was incredible to see. But just a lack of predators chasing them. It was very strange. And then just as I was almost giving up, a load of mackerel turned up, and I got my target, got myself some dinner, and got myself some bait for tomorrow. So that was the main thing, but I did expect a few more fish when I saw the amount of birds here and the amount of sand in the water. If you enjoyed this video, for whatever reason, who knows, maybe you like looking at birds and somebody failing to catch fish. Then do the old like and subscribe. It does mean a lot to me as always, and I shall see you guys on the next one. Cheers.